And we start with the strike against Detroit's big three automakers. It's now expanding to 20 states as the union and companies attempt to reach a deal. The White House is facing political pressure over possible impacts to our economy. President Biden is now scheduled to visit Michigan tomorrow, and that's only a day before former President Trump makes a campaign stop in the area. Let's bring in correspondent Kelly Meyer live now. So, Kelly, first of all, it's rare for a sitting president to visit a picket line, and just last week, the administration had canceled its trip there.
Yeah, very rare, Nicole. And President Biden is used to being behind the scenes, his administration bargaining with companies and workers to negotiate deals from here in Washington. Now President Biden is heading to that picket line himself in person. And it's really 24 hours before his predecessor, former President Donald Trump, is set to be there addressing current and former union workers, as well as counter-programming for the second Republican presidential primary debate that's also happening Wednesday night. Now, Biden sees himself as the most pro-union president. He wants to show up for the auto workers whose historic strike is only growing. The strike against General Motors, Stellantis, and Ford is bringing about 13% of the union's 146,000 members to the picket lines. Now, in addition to the rise in pay and boost in benefits, they're also looking for the restoration of traditionally defined benefit pensions for new hires who now receive only 401k-style retirement plans. So in addition to the restoration of the defined benefit pension plan for those workers hired post-2007, the union is asking for a significant increase to current retiree pensions as well as retiree health care coverage. Now, this could be very costly for the automakers and prove to be a challenge to keep up with. According to Smart Asset, 21% of Americans who have retirement accounts have pensions. Now, private sector pensions saw a decline beginning in the 1980s with a series of laws passed by the Reagan administration, giving employees more options outside the standard pension plan. Now, the 401k began to dominate then. Pensions have the most stability with a guaranteed fixed monthly payment when you retire. 401k plans don't offer those guaranteed retirement payouts. They're determined by the performance of 401k investments. Now, on whether the UAW's demand for pension is too much to ask, some economists say yes. Now, Trump, as we said, is set to be there in Detroit just hours after Biden's visit. Trump will be in Clinton Township at a manufacturing plant. Interesting to note, Clinton Township leans Democratic, but did go for Trump over Clinton in 2016, and Biden over Trump by less than 500 votes in 2020. This puts the two 2024 frontrunners on those front of the picket lines over the next 2 days, really battling it out in Michigan, in this battleground state. Nicole.
All right, Kelly Meyer, live for us there at the White House. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.